Carlos Sainz with a Haas on the racing line. Could be trouble for Kevin Magnussen.
The Haas was in the way. Could be
Copy.
DRS open. Can Albon find something? No.
This is nip and tuck for Russell to get through.
Tsunoda goes in the first part of sprint qualifying, along with Sargent, along with Albon, along with Ocon, and the final question remains, will it be Gasly or will it be Russell? This would be a big shock. Mercedes have not been getting on well with this car, but they'd expect to be outside the bottom 5. Down the hill we go. Where's it going to be for George Russell? He's found something when he needed to, and Hamilton really leaning on the curb as well.
Fire in turn 5, like this morning, basically.
Copy that.
And that will be a delay whilst we put the fire out. Gasly, Ocon, Albon, Tsunoda and Sargent fall at the first hurdle. 1 corner to go. It's the left-hander with gravel on the outside. Pick your way through. Hope you've got enough grip. Wait to get on the throttle. He did so. And now he cuts the beam. Norris sets a 1:36.0 for everyone else to beat. His teammate is the first driver to try and take it away, hauling the car away from the gravel trap. And Piastri goes over the line. Piastri goes faster. A reminder, if the rain comes down, this could be vital. This first push lap could be vital for who goes through and who goes out.
McLaren 1-2, Sainz slots into third, 2 tenths down, and here comes Alonso, who's been quick so far.
4th place for Fernando Alonso. Now Charles Leclerc looked good in the first part of sprint qualifying, takes the route round the final left-hander, goes ahead of Piastri. Russell's going to complete his time. Where does the Mercedes go? In this part of qualifying, 8th position is the answer for one. The second one is about to appear down the hill, and Hamilton goes ahead of his teammate and the local hero. He's 7th, then it's Joe, then it's Russell, then it's Kevin Magnussen. Daniel Ricciardo is currently in the drop zone along with Hülkenberg and Stroll. Here is the World Championship leader leaning on the curb, completing the lap and going a 1/10 of a second quicker than Charles Leclerc. It is Red Bull, then Ferrari, then McLaren, or at least it was, because Perez has gone up to 3rd position with a 1:35.7.
Sweat. Okay, copy.
That's it. The rain that was forecast has arrived. The grip will go away and no one will be able to improve. Russell will be eliminated in the second part of sprint qualifying, along with Magnussen, who is ahead of Hülkenberg, Ricciardo and Stroll. Listen to that. They've seen one of their own put it in the top 10. That is a big moment for Zhou Guanyu.
Wow, Norris sliding coming through turn 7. These things make a huge difference.
Off into the barrier goes Charles Leclerc. So the drivers going out there, ascertaining the grip level and finding there's not much at all. And they are adapting to the wet conditions on the intermediate tyre. This is pure driving talent on show now. Can you improvise with no knowledge of the track conditions? Can you pick a different line like Max Verstappen's doing now? He's not doing the traditional line. He's looking for the parts of the racetrack with grip. And Jolyon, there doesn't seem to be anywhere out there that's offering him grip.
Oh, he just couldn't get any power down coming out of turn 3 there. Breaks off line coming down to turn 6. That's okay. No, it's not. It's track limits immediately. Looked like he had so much margin until he tried to turn in and the rear just went. So this lap won't count. It's just a sighter now.
Well, if you can complete a lap with it pointing in the right direction, it might be good enough. Look at how slowly Piastri has to squeeze the throttle. He goes over the line. It's a 2-minute lap. It's a 2-minute 2.5 for the rest of the field to beat. Perez is looking good to get on terms with it. So is Lando Norris. Carlos Sainz just trying to rotate that Scarlet Ferrari through the spray, through the rain, and to 3rd position. Lando Norris, can he beat his teammate? Lando Norris goes to 3rd place. Does anyone have a time at the moment? Perez does. Perez goes to the top of the field. He switched on those tyres. He found a good lap, and it's 2 seconds clear of the rest of the field. Fernando Alonso's been off the road earlier in this session, and he finds himself in 5th in the moment. 3 minutes to go. Perez is heading to a sprint pole as it stands. Home favourite being roared around, Zhou Guanyu. And this is a long way off, so Zhou Guanyu will push again. Bottas! Valtteri Bottas has been on pole here before. He's on the front row for the sprint as it stands. 2 minutes to go. Perez heads the field. Bottas returning to the front row. of a sprint qualifying session as it stands. Verstappen can't apply the power. He's soaring away at the steering wheel, left and right. Can he find a time? Can he? Oh, he's off! He's off at the final corner as Oscar Piastri takes second place. Verstappen couldn't find the grip, couldn't find the way round. That one counts for the moment, but it was off the road. It won't count overall. Wait for the papaya McLaren. Lando Norris goes off in the background. Sainz improves to 5th. Norris at the end tried to keep it on the road, and even though he put 2 wheels in the gravel, he's improved to the front row. Extraordinary. And whilst they're struggling to keep it pointing in the straight line, Perez goes quicker still.
It won't count for Norris because he went all 4 wheels off the track. As weird as it is, he bounced through the gravel. He's going to have
Alonso's done it! Alonso fights his way to the front of the field with less than a minute to go.
Absolutely balmy scenes. The grip is still there for them if they can keep it on the island. Leclerc now fighting his way. The traction's so difficult coming out of turn 14. Then you've got to stop it for this final left-hander. Leclerc has done that. He drives to the line.
Charles Leclerc cuts the beam, goes to 3rd with the fastest final sector. Piastri's on for a personal best. So is Sainz. So is Hamilton. 12 seconds to go.
So Hamilton, if he gets through here cleanly, will get a lap on the board. But more importantly, he will be the last driver to cross the line and start another lap.
He's got it! Piastri going to try and improve here, currently in 5th. He's on for a personal best. Where does that personal best take him? That is an important point about being last over the line. Piastri does not improve his position. He stays in 5th. That will leave him vulnerable to this man. There are cars still going quickly. Max Verstappen's found a time at last. Max Verstappen keeps it within the lines. Sainz goes to 4th, but what about Lando Norris? He's got it! Lando Norris, the last time we had a sprint qualifying session at the front of the field, but Lando Norris finds himself at the front. No, Norris's time is deleted because he was off the road of the lap before. Lewis Hamilton, who got that lap in late, look at the front row for the first sprint of the year. Lando Norris's time will be reinstated, is the message on my screen. Hold on then, hold on. Lando Norris's time, well, this is fascinating stuff. Lewis Hamilton is across the line, and Norris now goes back to the top of the times. Extraordinary. They deleted Lando Norris's previous time because they said he went off at the final corner of the racetrack. Oh, that was absolutely wild. The man whose time we thought was deleted has been reinstated back to the front of the field. And he's gone from the bottom of the pile back up to 1st. After all that, I can tell you, it's Lando Norris, P1 for the opening sprint of the year. Wow, that was ridiculous.